August 26, 1920, an historic step towards women's equality was achieved when women's suffrage became law. The 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was ratified, giving women the right to vote. The signing of this proclamation ended an 81-year struggle for American women. The quest for the right to vote began in America at the Seneca Falls Convention in 1848. After the Civil War, the movement gained momentum. In 1869, Wyoming was the first state to allow women to vote. At the ratification of the 15th Amendment, which gave black men the right to vote in 1870, the suffragists were split into two camps, one opposed to the 15th Amendment because it did not include women, and one favoring it, hoping it would lead to women's suffrage. In 1890, the two groups united, forming the National American Woman Suffrage Association. Perseverance led to victory. The suffrage movement paralleled the fight for women's rights in other areas of life. Women were entering the job markets, often doing work only men used to do, and they were enjoying themselves in public while wearing shocking attire. Coming out of the repressive Victorian era, this was an important time for women's emancipation in the United States and around the world. In Great Britain, as in America, the suffragists struggled to combat traditional values and prejudices. Some women became extremely militant and practiced civil disobedience. They were frequently arrested. One woman sacrificed her life at the Epsom horse race in order to draw attention to her cause. Emily Davison became a martyr of the movement. She was honored with a huge funeral procession attended by the leaders of the suffrage movement. Women over the age of 30 could vote in Great Britain as of 1918. 10 years later, suffrage rights for men and women were equalized. While several European countries gave women the vote in the early 20th century, some waited until the 1940s. Switzerland finally extended the ballot to women in 1971. Today in the United States, more women than ever before hold political offices. There are women governors, senators, and women in the House of Representatives. Perhaps even one day, there will be a woman in the White House. And the road to political involvement all started back on August 26, 1920.